Hello y'all, GameLander here, and today we're going to be playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last episode, Violet and Dimitri literally just carried us through the paralog, and then there's the cutscene of Seteth stopping us from dying, and we also saw this person called Alois right before we stopped, so let's get back to it.
Captain Gerald, it is you! Goodness, it's been ages!
Ages indeed.
Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
So was he really?
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
Did he?
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore.
So dismissive.
These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait.
Oh, he just got hold of himself.
I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And now Gerald's a sad boy. Oh no.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
You know what? Let's give him a little scare a bit. Say we're bandits, see what happens.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain.
For real? What?
I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
There's not even a dialogue. We are forced to accept. Bruh.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seiros.
The Knights of Seiros? They do seem rather skilled.
And just like that, Seteth appears out of nowhere.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker, former captain of the Knights of Seiros.
Oh, he has a new title too,
Oft-praised
Gerald
as
the
the strongest
Bladebreaker.
knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
You can just say whatever here, like, just do this one maybe.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery.
Wow, they're students.
We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Oh.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
Wow.
Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Wow,
So
wow.
that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
Wow. Nice try, Dimitri.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind...
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses.
I certainly agree,
I wonder how
Claude.
being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
Edelgard's always like, do you have like a lack of blank?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment.
Well, I'm here anyway, so I guess I can.
The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the... I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition.
Why did Dimitri let her go for so long then?
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
Would it really be that deep from that?
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Well, Dimitri's from Holy Kingdom of Fargus, and if I want support raised, I'll go with this one. But really, you can just say whatever you want. It really doesn't affect anything, so.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
I guess we do.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
I certainly agree. Let's go down up. Yeah, these are all just observations. Easy smile, darkness beneath, this kind of stuff.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again.
And you thought sleeping for a long time would make you be awake a whole lot more, huh?
I may be sleeping, but
And we get a save, so that's fun.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 Houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no...
So yeah, this is basically just explaining the continent of Fodlan, basically get 3 ruling powers, and then... Yeah, 3 is a big number here, pretty much.
And turmoil. Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
The key word there is relative, so...
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
Welcome to the big castle/monastery place that is Garreg Mach, so...
There it is. Garreg Mach Monastery.
And here's a classroom. Yeah, they're not just saying words, except there's like no audio, so it's just lips moving.
Ray is here.
And he doesn't sound too happy about that fact.
Did the flow of time bring you here?
Who knows?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
You can just go with whoever. I'll just go with this one.
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Once again, these don't really matter. You can just do whatever. I'm just gonna go with Lady Rhea, because
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
I can't see harm from doing that, so I'll just go with this.
A fine name indeed.
She says that
From
for
the
every
bottom
name,
of
don't
my
worry.
heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Yeah, Byleth is so surprised in his mind, like he has to work here. Yeah, I'll just go as mercenary, because I don't think Byleth's talents lie as a servant, so...
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
Oh yeah, it just happens, not just automatically created by the game makers for just some reason.
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor.
Okay, we don't need this.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated. As you well know, I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available.
And we can skip this. And you can just go whatever.
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely...
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
I guess I am.
expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know?
Oh, oops, cut him off.
Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
Fun.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Yeah, this is the guy who carried us to the Paralog battle, so along with Bible.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the...
Oh, whoops, kind of
To think that the next
But yeah, Claude's
Emperor,
next leader of the
and
Alliance.
Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year.
Oh yeah,
for the Academy.
just, all of them just happen to be here in the same year the main characters here. They all just happen to be here.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
I guess.
I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Seteth. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting.
Oh, Seteth
How
hates
trustworthy
Violet and
is this
Gerald
Gerald's
confirmed.
character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Seteth, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Yep, that's pretty much the conversation of Seteth hates us. Yeah, Violet's hair is so long, it's just like moving along with him rather than just staying stationary. Map of Fodlan. Yeah, this is just an intro to the houses and stuff and the people. Yeah, this is just all the units, just first impressions and stuff. Yeah, that's Mercedes. She's just there. Big fight.
Of course. I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct?
Yep, pretty much.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look at... That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Yeah, quests, you basically take them, you follow them, and when you're done with them, you get a reward and stuff. Let's go on. Oh, whoops. Yeah, the minimap top right, that's where the quest stuff happens. Yeah, not the quest stuff, that's where you see, like, units and just an overall sense of where you are. Because the monastery is a big place.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire.
Well, I wasn't really given it much a choice, so...
I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagle. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about
No. Because, like, Black Eagles, I'm not planning on leading, so let's move on.
A moment, please.
Can't go this way, can't go that way. This is the only way. Yeah, this is where all these students except Edelgard are, so... Oh, I see Cloud over there. Let's go talk to him.
That's so. Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Once again, not leading this house, so no. Dimitri's house is the one I'm planning on leading, so we'll see.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathed, Crown Prince.
Yeah, we can see from the like the label there says Dimitri, but like in the game dialogue he never introduced, so.
Of course, at the academy I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here.
Oh, it's kind of. So yeah, here is the starting units for the line. So there's Dimitri. Dimitri is a lance wielder, pretty strong and all that. He's a very big guy with really good defense, HP, and kind of good strength. Although all the other areas he's typically lacking. Felix is like a swordsman, strong and fast, kind of that type. Ash is like a kind of a bowman. Sylvain, also a lance person. He's the type of person you want on a mount. Mercedes, sorry, she's a healer, and that's black magic wielders, like reason magic. And Ingrid is also a lance wielder, so yeah, there are 3 lance wielders here. But Dimitri is more of an infantry, Sylvain is like cavalry kind of ish, and Ingrid rides flying horses or Pegasus and stuff. So that's overall description. Oh wait, hold up, whoops, wrong button.
Ingrid is Count Galati. She is
wrong thing. Okay.
Hello.
I appreciate your effort.
We'll go to the next one. Yeah, that's what happens when you get cracked. And alright, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.